Hello guys and girls. Basically, I'm sorry that I couldn't actually do a video yesterday. It was just that I just got back from hospital that I found out that I'd done too much exercise, and I've got a shin splint, so my leg is absolutely killing me just now, so I need to take it easy. And that's not a good idea for what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to actually lose a bit of weight so I do more exercise so I can burn off more calories, but this is what you get for trying too hard. I guess for the next maybe 2 weeks or so, I won't be able to do exercise. I'll just have to maybe just cut down on my calories, like what I've already doing. It should be enough to lose enough weight as I want to. It's just exercise was just a bonus to get myself fitter, so I don't breathe out my bollocks, you know what I mean? So basically what we're having for lunch today is some chopped spinach. I don't have any lettuce, so I can't really have any lettuce, of course, because I don't have any, and I can't walk to the shops because I've got an absolute killing leg, so I won't be able to get more stuff until tomorrow. So I'm going to put this in the pot, use this as a base for my lettuce really, maybe not as much, of course. Then I've got a cucumber, what's it called, that mixes in just for a wee bit of flavour. I can put tomato and onion just to, if I really wanted to, but you need to count them as well. There's Scottish blackberries. Absolutely nice. A lot of people think they're quite sour as well, and they are, but they're really good for you, and I actually do enjoy them, especially what's it called in like Greek yogurt. That first time I've ever tried. I wouldn't advise eating Greek yogurt out of the pot. I would put strawberries on them or something sweet, because I think they're, again, is Greek yogurt's a wee bit sour, but it's absolutely nice, especially with some rice cakes. I'm not having rice cakes for lunch, of course, but some of these rice cakes here, the light salted ones, are absolutely brilliant for a quick snack as well. But I've not had them for a few. Well, I had one last night, just because I felt a wee bit peckish and I had plenty of calories left over. I understand this was like a 1500 calories, is approximately, and I'm not eating the full amount, even though that I am eating a lot more than I normally do. But the only problem is, I was eating like pizzas, especially the ones from Iceland's, and they're just so fattening. That's 890 calories for a full pizza, and it's just full of saturated fats as well. And that's just for one meal, and that's not including anything, wee bits on the sides or sauces or anything like that either. So I wasn't even thinking exactly how much. So I probably have been eating around about, maybe 4,000 calories a day plus. I'm just having to say put that plus there just in case, because I may have extra stuff now and then. And I think that was my issue. Sorry for the camera as well. I had a bit of an issue with the front cam, so I can only do it with the cam this bit. It's basically just to show you exactly what I'm eating, and yeah. Basically, yeah, blackberries are nice. I would advise have a wee bit of Greek yogurt. I'm not having Greek yogurt with it just now. If I can, I might, but most likely not. Next up is the chicken breast mini fillets. Absolutely fucking brilliant. Basically, they're it's really good for you. It's very high in protein, low carbs, low fat, and I'm not sure what's actually. Yeah, basically 1.1 gram of fat, 24 grams of protein for 100 grams, and it's what, 600 grams. So probably about 4 bits of chicken. It isn't a lot, but what's it called? It does add up. It does add up, and it's really filling, especially with the spinach. The spinach will fill you up a lot. I bet you any money you could not eat that whole bag of spinach without feeling absolute sick, only because it's so filling, and it's delicious, of course. Like, I mean, you could use salad with this. Like, there's different kind of stuff that you can use, but you need to make sure you should always count the points, even though that is fruit and vegetables, because fruit and vegetables have a lot of carbohydrates and a lot of sugars and stuff. So you need to make sure. For instance, like one banana is 117 calories on a certain size, on a normal standard banana. So, and people don't mislook that. So you do need to be careful. I use the fry light as a but you don't have to use that. I probably wouldn't, because I'm going to actually put that in the pot, so I don't need any light oil. I'm having chicken fillets. I'm putting in the oven. I think that's how it goes, isn't it? Yeah, grill. And yeah, that's what I have altogether. All this, and I'll show you the picture after it's a video after it's done. It's all 175 calories. All of this is 175 calories. So you're having about this much of spinach. It's a lot. Trust me, especially when it all breaks up in the pot. I'm having probably about, again, that much. Probably about 4 bits of that. And I'm having the whole entire tub of blackberries. You don't have to have the whole tub of blackberries, but I am, because once I eat them, they're just nice. If I would advise, if you do like meats as well, it's called the cooked trim ham, I think it is. Cooked ham trimmed, I'm not entirely sure. And this is really, really good. I don't have the front packet because I took it out. Sorry. I would advise getting them because they're absolutely brilliant. And what's it called? They're really high in protein as well, and very low carbs and fats. Basically, yeah, this is what I'm having. I'll cook it all up, and I will show you all what it all looks like at the end. And once I put it all up, and you see how much you can actually have. This is all for 175 calories. If you don't want, it's entirely up to yourself. I actually advise eating this the chopped spinach, because it will fill you up much quicker than just eating plain chicken fillets. But if you want to add bread, including this, and this, it'll be altogether 351 calories altogether. So it does, from a jump up from 175 for all this to 351 calories just for having bread. That's even the wholemeal medium bread, the Hovis one. That's 88 calories a slice. And then most likely you'll probably put butter on it, but I never really put butter or margarine on sandwiches anyway, even without my diet. So yeah, so let's get into the cooking, and I'll be right back. Hello guys, I'm back again. Basically that's how it looks here. It's absolutely delicious. I went a tiny bit overboard with the cucumber, but I just like cucumber, so it's pretty easy. You get the spinach at the bottom. What I do is put the cucumber all around it, so it just makes your mind thinks it's a lot of food. And I'm just thinking the bits of the chicken all around as well, so it doesn't look like it's just all like one big massive lump of spinach. And basically that's what my meal is for today. Basically it's just with the chicken and the blackberries. Well, what I would like to speak to you guys about is I've been doing this diet for a few days now, and I'm not saying this is what you should be doing, because this diet may well work or it might fail. That's the only problem. I'm not talking about from my perspective. I'm talking about it could be I could do this and the diet is completely wrong. It doesn't work for me or whatever like that. I'm sticking to it 110% as much as I can, and if I end up not losing any weight, I'll be quite disappointed, because I have been eating drastic healthier foods and doing a wee bit more exercise, and I don't want to get these people telling me, oh, but you're doing a wee bit of exercise, maybe not now because of my leg, but at the start, oh, you'd be putting on muscle but instead of actually losing fat and blah blah. I don't want to hear that kind of stuff. For someone in my size, I expect to lose some weight, especially for the calorie deficit that I'm actually in. And what I used to eat compared to what now is, this is much healthier. And even if it doesn't, the benefit is I've learned how to taste better food, better quality food, instead of just eating pizzas, sandwiches and crisps. You can have these kind of things like that, but there's always alternatives. Like a lot of people may say popcorns are quite a good thing to have, and there's just so much variety of different kind of foods that are really healthy for you, but and don't always just go to the shops and just pick out any random thing as well. Like say, oh, you said that chicken's good for you, but if you have chicken thigh, because this is chicken breast, so if you have a chicken thigh, it's much more high in calories, because if you see the difference between the thigh and the breast, is the thigh's 10 times bigger. So Like they're pretty small, and that's I had about 3 or 4, 4 of them. Actually, not 3 or 4. Just there's 4. Sorry, but I just wanted to know from my perspective and see if it works, and if it does, that's absolutely phenomenal. Because I honestly, in my own opinion, I have never been feeling hungry. Never had any of these extreme cravings for foods like crisps and especially sandwiches. As everybody who knows who I am, sandwiches is my downfall. That and cereal. They're just so easy to make. You know what I mean? It takes seconds, bang, done. That's it. There's no cooking, hardly any cleaning up. It's because a sandwich, you can have it in your hands. Of course, people have it with a plate. I don't. The bigger you are, the more you love food, the more you just quick as possible. You know what I mean? And cereal is just so easy, just wash a bowl, done. That's it. There's no having pots, drainers, and like exactly what spinach, for instance. Like, I mean, the state of my sink right now is not appealing. So what's it called? I have to go and clean that up. Probably would have done that. I should have done it before I eat this, but I'll just eat this first because I'm wanting to have something to eat before I do start getting cravings on. And that's the good thing about this diet. There's so much things that you can have that's so low calorie diet foods. And they don't even call it a diet. If this works, I wouldn't call it a diet. I'll call it as a lifetime choice. What's it called? Of course, what's going to happen is you will lose a lot of weight at first, especially because that's just what happens. It's just body weight, and you lose a lot of. You could lose a lot of muscle if you're not doing a lot of stuff. But eventually, it will start slowing down. That you'll be losing hardly any weight, even a half a kilo. You'll be struggling to lose. But that's what happens because your metabolism starts to adjust on exactly how much you're eating. So what you need to do from there is, but I'm not there yet, but is do more exercise and do it a bit more and try to burn off more calories. So eating the same but burning off even more. And if that doesn't work with me, you have to cut down on the food. But the food that I'm eating, cut down anymore, I'll be almost bulimic, you know what I mean? But yeah. That's everything's done. This is my lunch, and look, it's a lot of food, as you can see. You can have a banana afterwards, you know what I mean, if you really want. If you don't want bread, I wouldn't advise having bread because I think it's a waste of calories, especially for a lunch. And I'm a big sandwich eater, so that's saying something. You can have a banana. I understand it's about what 50-60 points less, and you think bread's more appealing than a banana. It's about fullness. It isn't about what tastes much better. And banana tastes lovely, you know what I mean? And I think you won't feel hungry in this diet. Trust me, what's it called? You're eating much healthier foods. Even if you don't, if I stay the same weight, I'll still be disappointed. But I'm eating healthier, much healthier foods. I actually feel much better. And it's been less than a week that I feel much better. So imagine what's going to happen if I continuously do it. Not because that I'm on a diet and I'm mentally thinking that I should be losing weight or nothing like that. It's just because I'm eating proper nutrient foods instead of having saturated carbohydrates, pure fat of calories. That's what my calories were, just pure saturated and sodium and everything like that. And now I'm eating proper, healthier foods that I'll never have ate ever. Because like blackberries, I wouldn't spend £1.50 to £2 on blackberries. I'd rather just have £2 on a pizza. Or, I don't know, you could actually see, like, I'm a big fan of Subway. I would rather have a Subway. Honestly, I would rather have a Subway back then than to buy any vegetables at all. Because the vegetables aren't cheap. You know what I mean? It's not like you just buy them up for 40p or whatever. In certain places, certain things you probably can. But I think that the cost of the foods overcome how you feel. It overcomes what the costs of the food is, and if you swap out certain things, it could be cheaper if you look at it as not buying chocolate bars. So I hope that you guys have a brilliant day so far. I'll be back for my dinner and show you exactly what I'm having, and show you what I'm actually having, and see if you enjoy it. And hope if you're watching this video, please help us out, and the subscribe button is the wee red one at the bottom, and put the thumbs up on the button as well, so like it, and put the wee notification bell. If you click that, it actually tells you when I'm actually uploading, so then you'll never miss a video. Right, have a nice guys, see ya.